One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Memorial Stadium in Bloomington, Indiana, home of the Indiana Hoosiers. And the Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Penn State Nittany Lions offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game was the ball.
Breaks into the open. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. The Nittany Lions come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. Oh, they're after him. Fires to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Pass to Sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Nittany Lions had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
This defense has their hands full in this game because of what you saw right there. This quarterback is one of the fastest players in the entire country, and he runs one in. They're going to have to do a better job getting hats to him because they know they're going to see the QB run a lot today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Indiana's offense will take the field for the first time. Defense might bring the house here. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Got his man on the right. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. To the air. It's McKinnon. Hauls it in. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Passing game kept his drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Hoosiers will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it cleanly at the 20. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work. There he goes. stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a crease. It's Worthy. Got enough for the first. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Now on first down from the 43. Looking to scramble. Got it in the middle. It's Bird. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be second and inches coming up. The Nittany Lions come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. It's on target and complete. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Wants to throw. It's McKinnon. Somehow fits it into that traffic. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. And the Hoosiers with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
Off play action. Under fire. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. And the Hoosiers will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now touchdown Nittany Lions! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
How explosive is this offense, right? They rev it up so quickly. Speed, playmaking ability, versatility, running, throwing, NFL talent all over the place. And after that last touchdown, they've already blown this game wide open. And guys, we're not even through the first quarter yet.
Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
This time he's got his man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. A run for the quarterback. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking downfield, it's McKinnon. On the move, he fires. Got a man in the middle. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. First play of the period, first down here. Looking to throw on first down. Not quite in rhythm there, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
The Hoosiers will try to punch it in on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been nothing short of spectacular so far. 3 drives. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Indiana!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Latu. Here's a heat. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Scrambling away. He takes a chance and fires it across the field. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Going to the ground. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Unloads quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Let's go. To the air on first down. He finds a dead spot in the middle. And he'll run into the end zone.
so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Penn State! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Yeah, offensive line, give me a crack. I'll do the rest. How about the Jets? The speed. He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
Indiana, 21.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Now this offense is back on the field. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They go to the ground. Pulled down for the tackle. And the Hoosiers can really attack on this second and short. Immediately fires to the middle. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
The Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. He lost one down the sideline. He'll fire back across his body, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Akbar. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. Looking downfield, it's McKinnon. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
Working on the right. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Turning it on! All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Hoosiers will line it up on 1st and 10. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll throw it from the red zone. Makes the catch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking left. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
And that's got to feel good, and that's a play this young man is never going to forget. His first interception of the season. Great job reading the QB's eyes and getting to the football.
And that's where quarterbacks, they got to be very assertive. They got to believe what they see and really pull the trigger. But the longer they wait and they get off rhythm or off timing, a lot of times it ends up in incomplete passes.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass, it's Latu. Looking deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on 1st down, but 2nd down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Find some fresh air. Got to 1st down and more. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Fires to the tight end. Finally forced out of bounds, maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Burr. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. They're going back to the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
We've got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions will go for it here on 4th down. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The offense will quickly use a timeout. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Finds his big tight end. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Running out of time here in the 1st half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Touchdown, Penn State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They add insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the 1st half. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive, Reese. Like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
They'll try to run for it. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
The Hoosiers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. To the air, it's McKinnon. Makes the grab on the left. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Notre Dame is currently up big at this moment in what's shaping up to be a lopsided affair for the Golden Domers. They're up by 15 over Virginia Tech. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out. But when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there.
Gashing the D on the right. He's at the touchdown, Nittany Lions. And the punishment has been extended.
And this dude has been a problem today. Almost 200 yards rushing, rips off another long run. He has been impossible to stop. They've featured him, and Palmer, I would continue to feature him.
Yeah, I would too, David. I think he's the definition of a running back that gets better as the game goes on. The more and more you give him the football, he just seems to get stronger. He seems to get faster. People do not want to tackle this guy for 60 minutes. He is putting on a show.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
Looking for a man. It's McKinnon. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Hoosiers will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Creates a little space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Indiana, 24.
He'll bring it out. It's Akbar. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes the field, ready to go back to work. Reads it, fires complete. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a deep man. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. Fires to the big fella. Turns it on in midfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the running back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for a man. It's Latu. That's caught. It's Vincent. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Nittany Lions are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in. It's Bird.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
2nd down, they'll go to the air, using the quick game. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the point after is good.
Penn State, 63. Indiana, 24.
He'll bring it out. It's Akbar. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give on the inside. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. To the ground with the back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
Well, he got you 2 on first down. He got you 2 on 2nd. 2 won't get it done on 3rd. You're going to have to go somewhere else if you're on offense here to stay on the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away.
13 on to punt it away.
On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And the returner will be knocked down. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
To the air, it's Latu. He's going to run it. Still on his feet at the 45. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his second interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Man, on those screen passes, I want those defensive linemen to run right up the field, and I want to throw it right over their head where I got some space and I can get my running back going. That is the opposite of what happened right there. There was no space. He couldn't even get going.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. He's already put 3 on the board earlier, this time a 38-yard try. Absolutely center cut. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Wide receiver going in motion. Now on the move. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And Artie, it's completely changed the game. Like now it's 11-on-11 football. The quarterback used to hand it off and stand there and watch.
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The Nittany Lions, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. On the run, it's Worthy. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. The pitch. Got enough for the 1st. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the 1st down on the play. The Nittany Lions will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A 1st down run in the red zone. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Power ahead. Touchdown, Penn State! Excellent pass by the back on the option. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
Leaves it with the back. Oh, what a move. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
Well, it's a nice change-up call on offense because obviously in the 4th quarter, you're down by a bunch of points and everybody in the stadium is expecting you to throw it to get back in the game. So you dial up the run play and you get a huge gainer. Hopefully that can give this offense the momentum they need to try to scrape and claw back into this one.
He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that 1st down marker. 4th down coming. The Hoosiers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. To the air on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Burr. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. The give as they work on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Right down the middle. Intercepted, and finally this defense makes a play. Looking for more room. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana!
And this defense has had a rough day, but how about this play? Breaking on the football, making the pick, taking it to the house, maybe build some momentum for some future games.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Jacksonville State sure is making it look easy today. What a spectacular performance on the offensive side of the ball. They're up by 18 over Louisiana Tech. Implications galore inside CUSA, and we'll circle back should anything big happen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll move the wide receiver. Quarterback keeps it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Quick release on the RPO. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. This offense has it with really good field position. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake. Pressure coming. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He's looking to throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Hoosiers line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you hear about run blitzes. This is exactly what a run blitz is. When you know the ball's coming up the middle, you want to bring those linebackers, get them closer to the line of scrimmage, and fire. Right when the ball snapped, he's coming downhill, doing a good job creating the loss. That linebacker really knew what was going on.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Nittany Lions send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. They've got the screen set up. At midfield, he's got room. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He'll keep it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. The Hoosiers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Rides the back on the option, the give. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. I guess they're just trying to build up the stats. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. After this, it'll be a wrap. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And that will be the final play as the clock strikes 0 here.